It started with a screen, my screen, 3:17 a.m. A stupid time to be awake, the glow of the phone my only companion. Then it appeared, a TikTok, blurred, terribly so, like looking through a frosted window. It read, 2025 May 30th 14:22. Tomorrow. My rational mind scoffed. A glitch, nothing more. I almost swiped past it. Almost. The kind you get when you think you're being watched. But it was just me. And the phone. My nights were a predictable landscape of scrolling. Endless scrolling, through TikTok mostly. The algorithm knew me, or thought it did. It fed me a diet of bite-sized distractions, funny skits, political rants, oddly satisfying cleaning videos, all set to the same soundtrack, that ubiquitous, calming lo-fi hip-hop, beats to slowly lose your mind to. It was a digital comfort blanket, usually, until that night, until that specific distorted video. This video wasn't comforting, it wasn't meant to be. It felt like a shard of glass in the usual soft feed. It didn't belong. The lo-fi music from the previous video still echoed faintly, a strange juxtaposition, the calm before the digital storm. My thumb, usually so quick to swipe, had frozen. My brain, usually so quick to dismiss, was snagged. It was an anomaly, a rogue signal in the carefully curated static of my online existence. I kept thinking about it. I had to see it again. I couldn't resist. The next morning, coffee untouched, I scrolled back. Deep into my TikTok history, my watch list, there it was. Still blurred, still silent, still deeply unsettling. I tapped on it, played it frame by frame, or tried to. The glitches made it difficult, but I was determined. I needed to understand, or at least to see what I had missed in my pre-dawn haze. That's when I noticed the eyes. In the blur, a face, barely perceptible. And the eyes. They blinked, but not normally. It was too deliberate, too rhythmic. Like Morse code, a desperate silent message tapped out in blinks. Long, short, long, short. My skin crawled. This wasn't just a glitch, this was something else, something designed. The person, if it was a person, seemed trapped. Trapped inside the video, trapped inside my phone. Then the numbers, fleeting. The first thing happened subtly, so subtly I almost dismissed it. The numbers 7419. I was walking to the shop, for milk or bread, something mundane. And there it was, a car parked by the side of the road, license plate, JX07TFG. My eyes snagged on the 07, then a discarded lottery ticket on the pavement, the first number 4, later a receipt from my pocket, order number 819, close, too close. Coincidence, I told myself, pattern recognition, apophenia. My brain was playing tricks. But the blinking. I'd filmed the TikTok playing on my phone with another device, slowed it down. The blinks were definitely a pattern, L-O-S-T. It spelled out L-O-S-T, over and over, lost, like the person in the video, like perhaps me. This wasn't just random. The feeling of being targeted intensified. Why me? What did I do to attract this digital haunting? The milk tasted sour. The bread felt stale. The world was slightly off kilter. Then the timestamp, 2025 May 30th 14:22, that afternoon. I tried to ignore it, went about my day. I needed to know if I was alone, if this was just my mind unraveling, or if others had seen it. Seen like it. My fingers flew across the keyboard. Blurred TikTok video, glitchy TikTok prediction, hidden numbers in videos. The search results were a mess. Creepypastas, forum trolls, glitch art projects, nothing concrete, nothing that resonated with the chilling specificity of my experience. Was I the only one? I dug deeper, used more obscure search terms, unnatural blinking video, subliminal messages, TikTok. Hours passed. The coffee grew cold again. My eyes burned from staring at the screen. But the alternative, looking away, accepting this as a personal delusion, was worse. I had to find something. Some shred of evidence that this wasn't just happening inside my head, that this strange predictive algorithm was touching others. Then, a hit. A small, forgotten forum, dedicated to unexplained digital phenomena. A thread buried deep, titled, "Anyone else seeing these weird short vids?" I found a Reddit thread, Our Digital Mysteries, post title, That Blinking Video, It Knew. The original poster, u/glitchseeker88, wrote, "Okay, this is gonna sound insane, but has anyone seen this TikTok? It's super blurry, almost no sound, but there's a face, and it blinks weirdly. Last week it showed numbers, 11:06, my cat died on November 6th, I'm freaking out. #predictive talk #glitch. The comments were a mix of skepticism and shared fear. Pics or it didn't happen, one said. Another, dude, I saw something like that, showed my street address. Then, a link to a Discord server, the Glitch Watchers. I joined, the air was thick with paranoia. User typed, the timestamp it showed me, 08:45. That's when the fire alarm went off in my building. Minor kitchen fire, but still, how? Replied, mine showed a sequence of letters. My initials, then my car got a flat tire an hour later. It's like it's toying with us. Another user simply posted, it showed a date, next Tuesday. I'm scared. I read through pages of messages, people from all over, all describing variations of the same phenomenon. Blurred videos, glitchy audio, unnatural blinking, hidden numbers or symbols. The original TikTok, the one that started it all for me, it was still there, in my history. I clicked on it, my hand trembled, it was different now, or it felt different. The blur seemed deeper, the silence more profound, and then new numbers flickered into view. Not 7419, these were starker, bolder, 2025, 0601, 1800 hours, 3 days from now, June 1st, 6 p.m., and the blinking eyes, they were faster now, more frantic. LOOKOUT. The dread was a physical thing, a cold weight in my stomach. This wasn't a minor inconvenience anymore, this wasn't a corrupted file, the previous predictions had been small tests, bait, now the stakes felt higher. The message, look out, combined with a specific future date and time. It was a warning, a direct, undeniable warning. But a warning about what? The video offered no other clues, just the date, the time, and the desperate, blinking command. I wanted to scream, to throw my phone against the wall, to disconnect from everything, but I couldn't. It was like being caught in a current. June 1st arrived. A gray, oppressive day, matching my mood. I stayed home. Every shadow seemed to lengthen. Every creak of the floorboard sounded like a footstep. I watched the clock. 17:55. 5 minutes. My heart was a trapped bird fluttering against my ribs. What was going to happen? A fire, an accident, something worse? The TikTok had been so vague. Look out! Look out for what? The not knowing was the worst part. 17:58. I was by the window, peering out. The street below was quiet, too quiet, a normal Tuesday evening, or so it seemed. My palms were sweating, my breath shallow. 17:59. 1 minute. I scanned the faces of the few people walking by. Did they know? Were they part of it? This paranoia was eating me alive. The digital poison had seeped deep into my system. I was a character in a horror story I couldn't stop reading. 1800 hours. Nothing. The clock ticked to 1801. Silence. Relief washed over me. So potent it made me dizzy. It was wrong. The TikTok was wrong this time. It was just a coincidence before. A string of lucky guesses. I laughed. A shaky, hysterical sound. I didn't open the door. I couldn't. I backed away, heart hammering. The scratching stopped, replaced by a soft tapping. Then, silence. Utter, complete silence. I waited. For minutes. Hours, it felt like. Eventually I crept to the peephole. Nothing. No one. Just the empty hallway. Had I imagined it? Was the stress finally cracking my sanity? But the TikTok, the warning, it felt too real. The next morning I tried to find the video, the one that showed June 1st, the one that screamed, look out. It was gone. Vanished from my history. As if it had never existed. All the other innocuous TikToks were there, the cat videos, the cooking hacks. But the harbinger of my terror? Wiped clean. Just like the accounts on the forums and Discord had described, they appeared. They delivered their cryptic messages, they disappeared, leaving only fear and confusion in their wake. Who was doing this? An individual? A group? Some rogue AI amusing itself by tormenting random people? The questions swirled, unanswered, a torment in themselves. I felt watched, Constantly. Every notification on my phone made me jump. Every unfamiliar sound set my nerves on edge.